6 years, I tried making content online to create a personal brand, and I could never get past 3K followers. I was stuck at 100 likes on my posts. I was never really seeing any success. And people look at my account now, where it's almost 400,000 followers, and think that I've always been good at making content. The truth is, I have always been pretty good at editing and actually making content, but that wasn't my issue. There was one day in March 2024 where I was sat on a beach in Australia, in Byron Bay, and I remember it so clearly. But I had this thought that completely shifted my mindset and allowed me to create content in a different way. It wasn't a strategy or the way that I was speaking to the camera or anything like that. It was just my mindset shift around creating content, which pivoted and allowed me to go from 3K to 10K to 20K to 50K so quickly. Within a year, I'm almost at 400,000 followers. And I've never documented or spoken about what actually changed in my mindset to allow me to have that growth. So I wanted to create this video to explain that, as well as showing you my manufacturer tour I've got coming up. And I'm gonna go do a movement meetup at Muscle Beach and watch the sunrise, so big day. I honestly dislike so many personal brand videos online, and that's why I wanted to create my own personal brand video that gives a really raw and real account of what it's like to actually build one. Someone that's doing it for the right reasons, it's aligned with my values, and I'm not just doing it because I want to create a community that I can monetize, I can create courses, I can make 10K a month. There's so many people putting stuff out there because of those reasons, and they're copying other people, and then they're copying another person, and then they're posting something, and it's just not authentic. And there's so much stuff out there, like courses and things to buy, and I don't think that should be the driver for building a personal brand. I also was one of those people, this annoys me so much to say, but I was one of those people that created a community to monetize and created courses to monetize, and the driving force was the money. And so the effort that I put into the actual course itself was limited because I wasn't driven by my mission and my values and what I was doing, my purpose. It was too disconnected. I was early on in my journey, and since then I've completely shifted. I'm so aligned on what I'm actually doing with the content I'm creating and my purpose. And that's what I want to share in this video, how to create actual legacy through personal brand. Right now, I'm going to go get changed quickly and then meeting a guy called Homer Helios for a movement meetup at Miami Muscle Beach. Time to get out in the sun. So I want to go back to that thought that I had on the beach when I was in Australia, and everything changed for me in terms of my mindset around posting content online. Before, I would always try and post content where I'm trying to maximize for likes, I just wanted to get followers, I wanted to be seen as popular, and it's for the wrong reasons. And when you're chasing that, or if you're chasing, maybe you're trying to make quick money, all you're doing is focusing around making money, you're not going to be able to commit to it long term. So when I was on the beach, I thought about what is my mission? And I know it sounds cringy and cliche, but once I understood what my mission was, which is for me trying to create content online that helps people get better quality nutrition, they understand more about their health, their lifestyle, going back to ancestral ways, how we've evolved. Once I understood that that was my mission, everything I did around the content I created, the things I spoke about, was purely pushing for that mission. And honestly, it changed the way that I posted, it changed the commitment I had. I was posting twice a day sometimes. And I implemented a strategy which is also really interesting, because the way that social media works is you have to grab attention. So I'll break it down. I had the hook, which is either a piece of text on screen, it's me speaking to the camera, or the visual, but something to catch attention in the first 2 to 3 seconds. On YouTube, it's maybe the first 15 to 30 seconds. On Instagram, it's the first 2 seconds, because that's how quick attention is. So you need to have a really good hook. And then you need to deliver value. Some people speak to the camera, but I was writing in captions. So I'd have a really long caption, and it would be, I put everything into it. I still do. I love writing, so I put a lot into my captions. And then I just have an aesthetic video, so it has to look good, has to have nice audio to kind of fit the feeling. but really it's the hook and then the value, and the value is in the caption. Just deploying that every single day, I really like, because I've been posting content for so long, all of a sudden, like, I was able to get to 10K, 20, like I immediately saw the results of just committing every single day, and everything I was doing fit within the mission. Like, if it didn't help the mission, I didn't want to do it. Once you start following that principle of just pushing for the mission, the people that stick around, the people that follow you, they engage, they leave comments, are the ones you want. Like, the quality of your follower goes up massively. So it's no longer about how can I get 100K, a million, like the number of followers doesn't matter. It's the quality of follower. And that is what really builds community on social media. Posting online has meant that I've been able to reach people all over the world, and I created my brand Organised in June in the UK. Because the biggest majority, the biggest percentage of people that follow me are in the US, it's created this demand for the product in America. That's why I'm here in Miami right now, and I'm actually on my way to the manufacturer to go see the factory. We're going to do some sampling, speed up the process. We got an event in the US, but I'm able to launch my product, my brand that I created in America way sooner than I probably would have been able to without my personal brand. It's opening up so many doors, but it's so exciting to be here. It kind of feels surreal, to be honest. I'm here doing this, going to this factory, gonna get a tour. I'm gonna document everything. I'm gonna try to film as much as I can to give you guys an idea of what the factory looks like and everything. But yeah, it's so exciting. So. That was a really cool experience for me, because as I was walking around, it kind of hit me that I'm in Miami right now, about to launch the brand that I created 8 months ago in the UK, now into the US. And that was a dream of mine. Like, when I first started the brand, I said to myself, I really want to get the product a success enough to be able to launch into the US. So I'd forgotten about that, and I've been so focused on chasing one goal after the next, that today as I was walking around, it's like, it kind of dawned on me that things are starting to happen. Like, it's so exciting. It's such an exciting period, and I'm really grateful for this opportunity to document it on YouTube, which brings me to a point that I wanted to talk about my relationship with Instagram. And I kind of feel like I'm grateful that I have the platform, and I have almost 400,000 people to communicate with, and I can put out a message that impacts people in a really positive way. But the platform itself, I feel like, from what I've seen, and even in a very specific niche of people talking about health and fitness, it's kind of just like one trend after the other, people copying other people and taking content, and I've definitely been someone that's done that. But it's all about getting likes, getting views, getting clicks, and not really about the message. Whereas on YouTube, it's a lot more authentic, and it gives me an opportunity to be raw, to talk about things that I really want to talk about, to be unique, to be original. And I'm loving the creation, the process of building the videos, documenting it. The fact that I can look back on this in 10, 15 years time, hopefully show my kids, my grandkids, everything that I went through when building Organised, and these like really pivotal moments I've had in my life. So it's exciting. Change of scenery. I'm now in Costa Rica. It's a little bit more jungly. The reason that I've come to Costa Rica and wanted to add this into the end of the video is just to sort of say that I'm setting up base here. And the reason is I've got really good community. I've got amazing friends here. It's close enough into the US where I can work from here, and I'm in the same time zone, but I've also got an event to launch Organised, which is in April. So I can do a 2-3 hour flight into Austin from Costa Rica. Pretty easy. But when I landed, my friends told me that they've just signed up for a 52K ultra. And the kind of person I am, I just said, yeah, fuck it, I'm in. So I've never done more than 10 kilometers. I've never run more than 10 kilometers, and I've never done anything like a marathon. I've never even thought about doing an ultra. I have no idea what to expect. I believe that this is gonna be probably the hardest thing I've ever done. It's in 10 days. So I'm about to go on a run. I need to get some kilometers in. I start building conditioning. There's no point having a proper training plan, but if you have done an ultra before, if anyone's got any experience, anything that could help me, drop it in the comments. But definitely stay tuned. I'm gonna be posting training videos, and the actual event is in 10 days. Wish me luck.